What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? We're live. We're live. We're live. Well, we should be live. All right. We've got initial jobless claims in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, everyone? How we all doing? How we all doing? If you're new to the live right now, drop a like on the live. All right, drop a like on the stream, guys. Don't know what's going on with my camera. All right, cool. Let's see what we got today. I don't know. I'm a little bit excited for today, guys. I'm a little bit excited. I reckon this will be a good one. Yeah? I reckon today will be a good one. Who we got in the live right now? Come say hello. Also, how's the stream? Is the stream good? Is the stream steady? Let me know, guys. We got initial jobless claims at the moment. We did actually end up pushing way past the sell area from yesterday. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for the buy this afternoon. That's going to be the play for today. If you're in the live right now, drop a like on the live, guys. Drop a like on the stream. Helps the channel grow. Come say hello inside the live chat box. What pairs are you guys looking at? What pairs are you guys trading? We're dropping at the moment for gold. Right, so from 12, this one here was London session. Had a slight bit of a range there. during London session. I reckon, right? So we've got Asia's lows down here. Okay, I want to see this area get filled on the 2 hour. It's a pretty good area to target. We can start to look for some buys around there. For sure, for sure, for sure. Okay, like to be honest, if the dollar fails around where it's currently sitting, then it is definitely possible, right? We have tapped into the 4 hour area, right? We're sitting inside of that daily area. So look, if we're gonna be a sell, this is one of the places where we'll be a sell on the dollar. We got a gift in the chat. Money day, bro. Money day, money day, money day, money day. Guys, if you're enjoying the live right now, drop a like on the live. If you're in the live right now, drop a like on the stream. Right? If you enjoy this kind of content, there's more content provided inside of the Telegram. Link to the Telegram's in the description box of this video. How's the live gift? Live's good. Did you see my message in the Telegram? Let me check, bro. What was your message, gift? Okay, news is out. Gold is dropping. We'll come back to it, gift, yeah? Spoos is recovering as well. How's the music in the background? Is it too loud? Is it okay? Gold is really blipping. Gold is absolutely collapsing. So look, inside this area, yeah, we got a few things. I reckon this area might be a decent area to look for some buys from. Whether the buys actually give us a move to the upside or not. But we've got many confluences. We've got this area here where price is rejected from on multiple occasions. We've got that 1 hour candle is sitting inside of there. We've got a 1 hour / 2 hour candle as well. We've got the imbalance inside of here as well. So if gold is going to be a buy, look, I'm going to look around this area here. Either inside this imbalance or the 2 hour candle. But if we fall through, obviously we'll then adjust what we're looking at. Because the thing is, right, today and tomorrow can be the make or break for the dollar, in the sense of whether the dollar is now going to turn bullish or if it's going to continue going down, right? Because as I said to you before, if we break this high here, then I'll expect to see a pullback and then price continue up to like 102.5. okay, so let's just see how this plays out. This might just start reacting and leaving us before we can even get a chance to enter a position, but that's fine. We'll find somewhere to enter. But so far, kind of holding. Gift says music's good. Alright, thank you, bro. Thank you for letting me know. So right now, we've got that nice drop inside of there. 15-minute, we've had a pullback, played inside of this 15-minute imbalance here. We've dipped down. So let's see how we want to kind of react inside the area. Like, remember what I said yesterday, right? If we kind of break this high and we push higher, then my bias would actually to see gold run for all-time highs, right? Because look, sometimes you're gonna have your own bias, your own analysis before price kind of makes his move, and you need to stick to that bias. Okay, so if you said, for example, I've said like, look, if price pushes above this area, I'm gonna look for buyers going into tomorrow and Friday. So let's see if I'm right. You know, if I'm wrong, you're wrong. You can just journal that and take it with you for the next week. Obviously, August ends this week, so I'm happy August is out of the way. All right. So remember, I'm looking for the dollar to come down from this area at some point. I'm looking for gold to head higher as well. So let's wait and see. We're currently still holding the area. If you're on the live right now, guys, and you enjoyed the live and the stream, there's more content provided inside of my free Telegram. The link to my free Telegram is in the description box down below. Or you can just go to Telegram and search JD Trades with 3 S's, and that's it, guys. Whilst you're also down there, drop a like on the live, helps the channel grow. If you have any requests, put it inside of the chat box. In terms of this week, we're having a bit of a mixed week, right? We're having a bit of a mixed bag of nuts for this week. Pause. Yes, Ritesh, how you doing, my bro? You good? Let me post this inside of the Telegram. All right, we posted the analysis for gold inside the Telegram now. All right, so let's see if we get a move, guys. Let's see if we get a move. Although I cancelled the sell limit, I'm glad the analysis was correct. Exactly. Exactly. You know, sometimes even if you didn't manage to get the entry, or you missed the trade, or you know, you enter too soon or too late, like, look, your understanding is what's important. Your analysis being correct is what's important, because you can work on the rest, right? If you're understanding and correctly, you know, ascertaining where price is going to next, you can, that's, In my opinion, that's the hardest part. Okay. Now you can work on your entries and have certain parameters in place where you can tweak your trading plan and be like, look, I'm only going to look for this, look for that. Once those confluences are ticked, then I will enter a position. So right now, the framework obviously we're working on is the fact that yesterday the sales that we tried to go for, okay, we didn't take out the low. We held inside this 1 hour imbalance. Remember yesterday I did say that this 1 hour imbalance would be quite key in terms of gold actually reacting and bouncing from. And eventually we did hold, bounce, we came back to where we bounced again, and this has been the zone where we've broken that sell zone high, and we've created another high on the hourly. Okay, so right now we're looking for a pullback and a potential continuation. Okay, that continuation is going to target Wednesday's high now. On the daily, I mean, this daily picture doesn't look too great at the moment. If it closes like this, it looks rather bearish, but you know, the day's not done. We still got more to go. So let's just see how price plays out, because I reckon this might be a decent area. Right, even the S&P has tested yesterday's session open. The S&P did eventually drop, guys. Okay, eventually the S&P did drop. The S&P did eventually drop. So will I see what the S&P wants to do today? Yeah, I mean, we can have an extended live stream today, why not? I'm kind of not feeling this music right now. It's giving me very house-esque music. I mean, it's not bad. Oof, gold is heavy, boys. Gold is very heavy right now. That 15-minute candle. Let's see. Okay, so now gold is pushed down into 2-hour candle. Remember, there's no entries just yet. There's literally no entries, guys. Okay, no buys, no sells just yet. We're monitoring, we're watching. Obviously, we've had the high impact news come out, so we need to see how that's going to play out. Okay, like, look, if you wanted to be a little bit more risky and take the buy from the 1 hour candle here, these are the stops. That's the TP. Obviously, the TP can be extended to this high here. So you know you've got the possibility of a 4% move on this trade. Yeah, it's possible. But because of how strong the dollar is at the moment, it's a bit tricky. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait for a little bit more confirmation before we decide to, you know, potentially enter a move. But for now, as you guys know, we're chilling. Like 15 minutes hasn't even passed since the news release. Gold is heavy. Gold is very heavy to the downside. Guys, if you're in the live stream right now, drop a like on the stream. Right, if you enjoy this kind of content, more content is provided inside of my Telegram. Link to my free Telegram is in the description box of this video. Right, we're monitoring this gold trade at the moment. We're looking for potential buys on gold, but let's see how the news is affecting the dollar. Okay, the dollar is incredibly strong at the moment, so looking for gold buys might be something to think about in the past. Okay, EU is dropping lower. Right, there was a pretty decent sell for EU in the morning. Most of the time I tend to stay away from trading the London session. Just because the London session's volume is just a lot lower, man. Like, I don't entirely enjoy trading the London session. All right. Gift says, although I cancelled the sell limit, I'm still glad the analysis was correct. Exactly, my bro. One thing I've learned: don't chase the price. Let it come to you. Exactly, bro. Don't chase it. There's no point. Right, yesterday, even though, right, the first trade hit TP1, 2, and 3, that's because we waited for, our ideal entry. The re-entry didn't work fine. Maybe we were a bit too excited in seeing price move, but eventually it did move. We just entered too early. But for the time being, we're watching gold. We're watching gold. We're watching gold. 40 pips, even if you entered around here, right? It's not terrible. It's not terrible. Like, the setup is not terrible, guys. I'll be completely honest with you. The setup is not too bad. But let's see. Okay, whoosh. Gold is dropping like it's hot. Gold is getting out of here. Alright, let me read a little bit up about this news that just came out. Ooh, initial jobless claims 231k. The consensus data, right, was 232k. The previous data was 233k. So I understand why the data is actually, the dollar's strong, because it is actually really good news for the dollar. It's not amazing news because, jobless claims only went down by 2k from the previous data. GDP, right? The GDP has rose by 0.2% as well from the consensus data. And it's wow, GDP is up 1.6%. That's nuts. Wow, guys, the dollar might just bust these highs. This data is pretty strong for the dollar. Wow, GDP for the dollar has gone up, guys. We might actually get a break of these highs then, for the DXY. Gold might keep busting it to the downside. Interesting. Look, I'm still gonna watch gold for potential buys. Like, to be honest with you, I'm still gonna watch gold for potential buys. We're gonna wait for confirmation, so I want to see like a break of the highs. But at the moment for gold, we've got this bit of imbalance here, right? So we could test here and continue to drop, right? Ideally, if we're gonna go for buys, right? So the current picture of price, I'd like to see price push above, test, okay, and then we can go for the news high, okay. If we're gonna go in for buys, that's only purely for buys. But if we don't get the buys, then we'll have to look for a re-entry around like stock open, let the volatility come and then pass a little bit. Guys, if you're in the live stream right now, drop a like on the stream. If you enjoy this content, there's more content provided inside of my Telegram. Link to Telegram's in the description box down below. It's completely for free. Alright, so gold is continuing to drop, right? Yeah, this is heavy. Like, I don't see anything stopping the dollar for today. Like, it looks like a very strong day for the dollar today, boys and girls. You know, you got to be inclusive. It's 2024. Because the thing is, right, even if, right, we look for gold sells, right? Let's just say we want to sell gold, right? We've got to think to ourselves, what's going to be the target, okay? Where are we going to target? The first target is going to be yesterday's low, right? So 2493.7. And then the next target is probably going to be Friday's low. Okay, now if I go to lower time frame and I ask myself, look, are there any more obvious, clearer areas of liquidity or lows? There's no, like, you know, perfect, ideal equal lows like what we saw here. So this one here, right, these lows are pretty easy to target. Okay, so if we don't have a picture like this forming, then we need to, of course, wait for a better picture to form. Like, look, we don't have to trade this week. Gift says dollar is vexed, bro. Why? Why is that? Dollar's strong. Dollar's really strong. Even when I check my let me check currency heat wave. I don't usually use heat wave, but let's check it. There should be a tool here on TradingView. Yeah, I mean, look, this is kind of like a heat wave, but you can see here that the technicals are saying sells, right, according to TradingView. Let's see. Right, I'm gonna check trade my heat wave right now. Right, so at the moment the yen's on 1.8. Yeah, the dollar's on 7.5. Incredibly strong. The Swiss franc is on 0.5. Dollar is on 3.8. CAD is on 6.2. So GU should be dropping more. Yeah, GU has been dropping more. The dollar is so strong right now. It's very difficult to go against the dollar right now. Very, very difficult. Remember that the dollar is the Mac Daddy, so once the dollar wants to move, you better move out of its way. So if we get buys, yeah, right, if we're gonna go in for buys, this is the picture that I want to see. This music's really getting on my nerves, you know. Guys, if you're in the live stream right now, drop a like on the live. Drop a like on the live. Drop a like on the live. What? I can't spit bars. What? I can't spit bars. What? I'm enjoying. Nah, I can't do it, boys. Let's not even start doing that. Well, let me know inside the chat box if I should start spitting some bars. Hmm? Look, just because we're on the charts, do you know what I mean? We're staring at candles being printed on the 1 minute. It don't mean you shouldn't enjoy what you're doing. Do you understand? Have fun with it. Alright. We're getting a bit of a reaction there. Right, slight push to the upside for gold. Like I said to you guys before, if I'm gonna go in for some gold longs, I want to see us actually break this high here on the 1 minute. Okay, it's gonna give a little bit more confidence in the trade. Okay, But right now we're still holding this 1 minute imbalance. Let's just see how that plays out. Let's check the dollar. Dollar's kind of standstill. All right. Mhm. All right. I'm just gonna go in split screen mode. All right. We're in split screen mode now. So far we can see UJ has absolutely rocketed up. I don't know if you guys were watching UJ from yesterday and what it's done, but essentially, right, for UJ, it's a bit annoying. Where were we yesterday? Wednesday. Yeah, so we were here yesterday. We dropped down. We tested this 1 hour candle and reacted. You know, this push to the upside, yeah, is what we were looking for yesterday to completely wipe out this high. That's what we were looking for. All right, so we're gonna watch the dollar. We're gonna watch gold. Let's see. Let me have a look on the live stream, see how it's going. All right, so we're getting a pretty decent push up there on gold. Just to kind of counteract that with the dollar, we got this 5 minute down candle here on the dollar, so we can definitely just get a pullback and a test out of this 5 minute area and push up. Okay, so if the dollar is going to push up from this 5 minute area, then we still shouldn't see a break above these highs here. Okay, now I would prefer if we see a break through this low here on the dollar, right, and then get a break above here on gold, right, and then get a push back up to test it before we come for these lows here. So that's the framework. That's the framework for now. So let's monitor. So right now, if you are someone that did take the trade just off of the basis of the 2 hour candle here, you should be in profit, 23, 25 pips ish. But we're watching. All right, so we're 4 minutes away from the new hourly candle opening up. This can just be the low. This can be the low of the hour. It looks pretty much confirmed that this will be the low of the hour, and we're gonna get a close of the hour somewhere around here. So let's see. UJ is continuing to push. I'll go to the 5 minute on UJ. Right. As you guys know, if UJ pushes up, then we should see gold drop lower. Could take a buy off of here, but let's wait for this high. Guys, if you're in the live right now, drop a like on the stream. Yeah. We're here, we're watching the charts, putting in the hours. We've got a couple of pictures forming for gold. I believe EU and GU is done. Okay, well, at least when I say done, I mean for today. We're getting a slight pullback up here for GU. If I have a look at Euro USD, we're getting a pull up as well. You could enter a buy off of here. You could. Am I entering a buy off there? No, no, no. Well, if you're someone that's a little bit, wants to just find a trade or look for a trade, that's a potential trade there. But I'm just waiting for the dollar because we are in a bit of a key area for the dollar here. Right, I want to see the structure, right, in terms of this lower high here change. Obviously, when we look at the 1 minute, right? Whoops, that's the wrong chart. If we look at the 1 minute here, we've got a low, lower high, lower low, lower high, higher low, high high. Okay, so you could classify this here as a break. You could. Like, I don't have a template for it. Interesting. Like you could classify that as a break. Grab your fib, right, and swing from low to high. Like, there's a little bit of a 1 minute imbalance inside of here. You can look to take a trade around the 62%. Put your stops beneath the low. Right. You can do something like this if you want to potentially scalp the move. Right. But of course, you can see here that we've had this imbalance that's now being flipped, and like I said, you could take a buy from there. Like, there's nothing wrong with you taking a buy from there. Right. Taking a buy from there, 40 pips at the low. It's a valid trade, right? And obviously, you don't have to wait for price to take out this high first and then pull back down and then blah 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 blah. All right, new hourly candles opened. Let's see. So we're rushing higher, right? Let's go to the 2 hour. It's a pretty decent reaction so far, but I'm still cautious of the dollar, the DXY. Still on the wary side of DXY, so definitely, if you are entering any positions, if you're in a little bit of profit, just make it risk free as soon as you can. Just risk free the trade. Look, DXY is pushing up. UJ is pushing up. Because look, even when we look at the formation of this new hourly candle, right? We haven't made a low of the hour yet. So this can be price pushing up to make the high of the hour and then completely smashing down. Obviously tomorrow is going to be the main juice of the move, the main trade, right? So we're minus 1% for the week. So we're trying to see if we can make that back today. Okay. What's going on the Telegram? Why is the Telegram so active? Why is this thing not charging? I see. It's not even on standby mode. What are you guys looking at? What's your bias? What's your analysis on the on gold, on your pairs at the moment? Let me know. Gold's pushing up. All right, so it looks like we are gonna break that high, right? Now, ideally, if we can get a pullback, right? I mean, I'm not too sure how high this is gonna go, but if we can get a pullback, I'm gonna start to look at this 2 minute area here. Okay. So this first entry off of the inverse imbalance there, right? We can look at this area here. Let me change that actually. Right? We can look at this candle on a 2 minute, okay? That can be a potential entry. But so far, you know, from down here, it's not too bad of a move. Like, it's not great, but it's not too bad of a move. I see the telegram's been buzzing a little bit. Let's read what's going on inside the telegram. You guys are more active inside the telegram than you are in the live stream. Like, what's going on? All right, let me turn up the brightness. Okay, you guys are talking about Jacob. Then you're already there. That's Ha, gift, man. I appreciate you, my bro. All right. So look, gold is currently pulling down, right? Now, we haven't actually taken out the high, right? But I will not be surprised if we test and then we go. I would not be surprised. But look, we had framework and we said we're gonna wait. We need to see price take out that high, get a pullback, and you know, that's just what I'm gonna follow. Okay, if I missed the move, then I missed the move, but that was my analysis. Gift says inside the chat box, I have no idea where gold is heading, but looks like it's pushing up. Yeah, bro. Trust me. Like, I would not be surprised if it just starts pushing from here. But let's see. You know how gold can be sometimes. Okay. We're having a pretty decent test of that 1 minute candle. Wow, the dollar's really died down in volume over the past 10 minutes. Let's look at UJ on the 1 minute. Look at UJ on the 1 minute. Look at the volume. It's pretty low. Alright, boys. So if you've taken this kind of test, as I mentioned earlier, we are playing out of it pretty well. UJ is now coming down. Gold is printing low. Sorry, DXY is printing lower a little bit as well. It's not bad price action, you know. From entering from down here, we're almost 50 pips up. So, like, preferably, yeah, I would like to get in before we take out this high. Really, the new spike high. Like, we're going to definitely try a buy at some point. I just hope the stop is enough to cover all this price. Guys, if you're watching the live right now, you're enjoying the content, you know what I'm gonna say. Drop a like on the live, okay? Go join my free Telegram. The link is in the description box down below if you want more content. It's that simple. And also, guys, I've posted some new TikToks as well. So if you do have TikTok, go to my TikTok page, go follow my TikTok page, drop a like as well. So at the moment, right, I posted a TikTok yesterday about Binance, and they've seized some assets. Okay, I don't want to talk too much on YouTube because I know YouTube's a bit funny. All right, we're still waiting for this to break the highs here. We're still waiting. Looks like we're dropping down lower. Let's see if we get another test. Right, gold's now printing up. Sorry, the DXY is now printing up. What's the time? It's 2:11. So we're getting closer and closer to stock open. Obviously, as I say this every single live stream for most of this week. I'm pretty sure. How many live streams have I done this week? I've done 3 live streams this week, right? Tuesday, Wednesday, and today. And I always tell you guys about the 1:30 time, the 2:30 time, and how important they are. Alright, gold's just come down for another test again. How's the stream? I'm really happy. I've managed to fix the issues with the stream, and the stream's just working solidly and it's doing good. So I'm really happy about that. The dollar doesn't know what it wants to do at the moment. Look at all of this beneath USD JPY. Like I want to see price kind of like just dip down a little bit, right? If UJ can dip down a little bit. Gift says stream's been good. It's been good lately. Amazing, amazing. That's what I want to hear. What kind of content do you guys want to see, by the way? Do you guys want more educational videos, or are you happy to get the live stream and what's this? Do you guys want more educational content, or are you happy to see like the live stream? Are you guys happy to see the live stream and the market updates? Okay, or do you want like some setup, some Gift says I'll be greedy and say both. That's crazy, bro. I mean, I definitely can. It's not much of an issue. All right, gold has it's finally going for those highs, ladies and gents. I'm gonna post the TikTok that I made yesterday inside the Telegram. But I hear you, Gifts. Why does this send? Alright, cool. Got it, I'm not on TikTok. Yeah, bro. I mean, you can just download TikTok. I mean, is there a reason why you don't want to be on TikTok? Alright, remember our framework here, boys and girls. Was trying to limit social media, but I guess in this game you need all the knowledge. Yeah, and also, for social media, it depends on who you're following as well. What type of content you choose to take in. Like, if you're someone that wants to take in educational content, then you know where to go. If you want content about the stock market or Jeff Bezos or Warren Buffett, and what he's doing, then you can follow the guys and girls that are posting that kind of content. Whoosh, there goes gold. You see, with the price action that we're getting for gold right now, I'm a bit concerned that I'm a little bit concerned that we're not gonna get a pullback. And also the other concern is, right, let me just get rid of all my markings. Okay, we have formed a low of the hour. This is looking incredibly bullish, guys. Right? Let's see. So now we need to look for an entry. Okay. We need to look for a level where we want to get in. And preferably, I don't want to see gold run for this high just yet. If gold runs for this high, the news wick high, then we're done. Then there's no chance. Do you understand? Like, I want a clear target. Right? So this here would be the news wick high would be my clear target. But we look okay so far for gold. It's just the entry. It's not ideal. Like, realistically, I want to see it pull all the way back down here. Alright. I'm trying to find an entry for gold. To be honest, there's nothing like there's nothing clean inside of this. There's literally nothing clean inside of this. This test here, I wanted it to happen after we took out this high here. That's interesting. Okay, so Gift says, how was your first year of trading? Boy, how was my first year? My first year was like uneventful. Like nothing really happened. Yeah, nothing really happened in my first year. I reckon it was my second year where I was like, okay, cool. You know, started blowing accounts, started losing more money. You know, the usual stuff. That's what I'd say in the second year. And that's when I started to get more involved in the market. You know, this was when what was it? This was when COVID. Was it when COVID? Yeah, that was when COVID was first, you know, kind of starting out, being a bit of a problem. That's what I'd say. All right, so we're 7 minutes out from the stock open. Obviously, that's our next volatility window, as you guys know. I'm not sure about gold, guys, at the moment. Right, I'm not sure about entry for gold. Right now, what I would kind of work with is this 4 minute down candle here for a potential entry, but it's not great. I'll be completely honest, it's not great. Like it's not that it's not great, it's just not ideal. Right, but that's the entry there. Whoops. Right, those are the entry there for gold. Let's see what it does. Do I think gold is going to start rallying from here? I mean, maybe it can do so. The only reason why I'm not too certain, right, I'm not too confident is because, like I said earlier, I'd actually want to see gold retest a lot lower than actually start pushing up from here. Right, so this might be a thing whereas, you know, you enter, you take a L, you re-enter on a better entry, then it goes your way. But of course, you know, you can just sit this out. You don't have to get involved. You don't have to take no positions. Okay, just bear that in mind. You don't have to take a position today. You can wait for the picture to become a lot clearer. Because as we saw yesterday, we got the bulk of the move later, right? We got the bulk of the move a lot later that session. This is what I'm gonna work with, guys. This entry here for gold. I'm just gonna work with that. See how it goes. Right, TP1 is gonna be the usual. Right, TP1 is gonna be the easy. Well, I wouldn't say easy, but easier target. If anyone's in the buy, that's TP1. TP2 will be another 20 points away from there, but let's see. The dollar just could completely start blowing us out of the water. We're at the dollar's mercy, guys. We're at the dollar's mercy. I repeat again, boys and girls, and boys. I'm not the biggest fan of this setup at the moment. But in terms of the framework that we were talking about on the 2 hour, on the 1 hour, and even us seeing a break of this high here, you know, it fits the criteria, it fits our setup, so we're just gonna take the position, boys. We're just gonna take it, see what happens. We're just gonna take it and see what happens. Okay, so 1 to 2R is just below that news wick. That's good. Let's see. Let's see, ladies and gents. Let's see what we can get. We are 2 minutes. Okay, sorry, 1 minute and 10 seconds away, right, from the stock open, and the stock open is gonna give us that injection. Okay, so as soon as that stock open happens, we're gonna see what the dollar wants to do and gold wants to do. You know, like, even if, right, gold wants to test a lot lower, you know, the stop loss, it does cover this area down here, which is like the last, right? It's the last point, right? If we don't hold the line here, then gold's probably just going to keep slapping. So let's see. All right, stock opens here. Let's see what happens. It's interesting because dollar's printing higher ever so slightly. EJ's printing lower. Okay, so that's TP1. Let's see if we can push up. Right, my main target is 80 pips for this move here. Okay, that's my main target, is 80 pips, that 1 to 2R. I'm just gonna lock it in, just because this week hasn't been ideal, shall I say. In fact, I might even start locking in the SL from now. Let's give it a little bit of a chance. We look pretty good to take out the high. All right, I'm locking in the stop, moving stop to a little bit of profit. Let's move that in. Let's lock it in. I'm locking it in, ladies and gents. And stop moved. Thank God for MT5, eh? Alright, so what do I like so far? UJ's printing a pretty decent candle on the 1 minute there. We're gonna take most of the profits off if we can see 25.18. Alright, so my alert for UJ has just been hit. Right, I want to see like a really nice expansion, you know? I want to see a really nice expansion to the upside. Let's post the update inside the Telegram. Let me set an alert for gold right here. Because look at the dollar. Someone asked me about futures a little while ago. I don't remember who it was, but futures is pretty good. Even I'm starting to think a little bit more about futures. Do you guys remember who it was? I forgot who it was. Copy. Was it Jason? Maybe. It might have been Jason. I know Jason does usually talk about this kind of stuff. Alright, so gold is coming back down. Right. You lot secured your position, right? So if we get tapped out, break even, we get tapped out, break even. So right now DXY is pushing up. Because see, the thing is, right, we could literally test all the way back down and then fly all the way back up again. Right, but it does look like today is going to be a good day for the dollar, you know. 5-minute DXY chart, we've just taken out the 5-minute high. UJ also looks pretty set to take out the high as well. Wow, what a up and down week, you know. We'll be sitting in profits, price comes back. You know, we can't even get a 1 to 2 R&R. You know, that's what I'm looking for. Look at gold, it's retesting. S&P is recovering nicely. Guys, I can't lie. I do want to enter for another buy. Gift says same. Yeah. Because as fast as we come down, it's just as fast as we're pretty much pushing up right now. We formed these equal highs here on UJ. It's a little bit concerning. Would you look at that, boys? Like, this week has been such a technical week. Like, it's been such a technical graft. Like, multiple positions. Yes, there's been entries available, don't get me wrong, but it's required a lot of mental focus, a lot of mental Like it's required a lot of skill basically. Like it hasn't been the smoothest week, and also remember, like we are approaching the end of the month, so like I'm not entirely surprised. But gold might, you know, break my heart this week. Because this does look like it might just go for the high, but let's see. Gift says I've been mostly scalping, sniping entries. Yeah, man. That's it. That's it. Smash and grab. You know, gold should be able to give 80 pips. Alright, we've got 5 minutes left till the new 15-minute candle closes. And the more and more I look at this, the more and more bearish the 15-minute picture looks. Right, we've had a doji closure prior. Next candle could form lower. More of an engulfing candle. Next 15-minute candle prints up. Next 15-minute candle prints up. And then we get the third 15-minute candle start to potentially gap all the way down. From the half-hour candle side, it looks okay. Half hour looks okay. 1 hour candle looks okay as well. There's still, you know, bullish potential here, for sure. For sure, 100%. There goes gold. Gold is holding high. I reckon there's an expansion coming soon. There's an expansion coming. Right, there is an expansion coming. We just need to see whether it's to the upside or to the downside. Even though the DXY is printing higher, gold is still holding. Gold is holding higher. So the thing is, the dollar is still strong. Like, let's not forget that. Alright, 15-minute candle closes in 3 minutes. Volume's died down a little bit. Looks like we're gonna expand up. Yep, look at you, Jay. Alright, so we've been hit at break even. But price did come back, test the exact same area. Now it's reached another take profit. It's unfortunate. But because of how the week has been, we are managing our risk, managing our positions accordingly. Okay, even with this push to the upside, doesn't confirm, you know, the move. But the target in terms of the framework is that news spike high. Okay, like if we can achieve that, take that 100%. If you're still in the move, there's some profits there. Let's change up the rhythms a little bit. Let's try this. Yeah, I don't know how I like this tune. Give me something a little bit more chill. Alright, guys. Right. We're being done dirty. We're being done dirty by gold. The entry that we did take here, it's gone into profit. Beautiful. We've come back down, hit us out break even. We've reacted and we're pushing up again. Even UJ does look like it might head down to 145.262. And just like that, okay, boom, 50 pips. See, it's a good thing I've got 2 accounts. Actually, I've got 3 accounts. Because on one of the accounts, I didn't move the stop. I'm going to move the stop now, though. Let's give it 5 pips. All right. As soon as we hit that news, maybe even 50% of that wick, I'm just going to start closing. But I got a 0.5 on this. Currently $230 up, so I shall take that. Gift says, did you re-enter? No, I didn't re-enter. I entered on 2 separate accounts. One of the accounts that I'm more careful of, I did move the stop to entry, so I didn't re-enter on that one. But the other account, I left it running. Because that account, I don't mind if, like, that account is not a prop firm account. You understand? So I don't mind if I hit stop, because I know I can make it back. Pardon me, guys. Alright, so in terms of today, yeah, guys, I hope you've been able to pick up multiple things that we've kind of looked at, right? And how, you know, typically you can make these all re-entries. You can make these all entries, right? So first thing is we looked, right? We looked at the cells here, right? We saw price now push through the imbalance, and we know that we can use imbalance both ways, right? We saw that we had a test here, so that could have been your first entry. We looked at the change or the break of market structure on the lower time frame, okay, to give us further confidence to go long. So we waited for that, right? So if we were gonna go in for buys, right? So we had a break there, and we had an area to enter. So that's two confluences. Okay, we've got liquidity resting above the highs, and to also break this most recent high. So that's three confluences. So, for most of the time, for me to take any kind of positions, I need three confluences, a minimum of three. Okay, and as you can see there, we start to push up. Even if you didn't take the entry there, okay, we had another test of that candle there. So that was your second entry, right? In total, is three entries, right? One sell, two longs, right? We now pushed up. We finally broke above the other high, which gave us a little bit more confidence to be like, okay, cool, we're gonna enter. Then we found a candle to play off from, okay, on I believe it was the 3 minute or the 4 minute, on the 4 minute there, okay. So then what's that? That's the point of interest on the higher time frame one. We had the change on the lower time frame two. We had liquidity resting above the highs three. What else did we have? Yeah, three. That's enough. That's more than enough. So we had three confluences there for that position as well. Okay. So right now for gold, trying to see if this area will hold here. Okay, let's see if price can bounce from here. Like, I like DXY to take out this low here. I think that's feasible. UJ looks pretty decent as well. UJ looks like it wants to stretch low as well, so what are we saying for the rhythms? Is this one better? I don't know how I feel about it. All right, I'm getting a push up there. So look, it's very 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 technical. All of this, like that's a little mini scalp for you there, Gift. I know you love your scalping. It's a little mini scalp there. 20 pips for 20 pips. Yeah, I usually like listening to something a little bit calmer. The only time where I like to listen to a lot more upbeat stuff is when I'm driving. you know. Bush, there goes gold. It's out of there. It's out of there. It's out of there. Out of there. Out of there. Out of there. So another day, technically sound. Unfortunately, we've been tapped out of break even, just like yesterday. But the expansion, the analysis, everything was, on point as usual. Um, right now, we can see that we're getting a pretty decent candle on the 1 hour there. Okay, so how this candle closes, I reckon the next hour we might have a little dip down. Try to go for the highs. Okay, you know, from watching these lives, I hope you guys are learning, are picking up kind of monitoring and how to manage your positions, right? Because, you know, on a normal day, I would never have moved my stop to entry in this kind of market, right? Because it's like, yes, the DXY was pushing up, so yes, gold could have flashed down, but at the same time, the framework that we have on the higher time frame, the 1 hour, the 2 hour, right? Obviously, wow, look at that 2 hour candle, that's wicked, right? Obviously, we discussed yesterday that how yesterday finishes is going to be easier to understand where we're going tomorrow, right? And look, if we can take out this low here, right, that little 5 minute low there for the DXY, if you're in the position, cut it. Okay, take your profits. Right, as soon as that alert goes, I'm gonna close this position I got here. In fact, I might even take this now. Like, I'm not even trying to play around with this. Okay, it's moving down a little bit. Let me give it a second. Let me just 1 second to breathe. I'm gonna take half of the position off, and we're locked in. Half of the position off, risk free for the trade. We're gonna see how far we can run this. Okay, so I've locked in profits there. Give says in the chat box, analysis on point once again, bro. Appreciate you, my boy. I want to see more of you guys' analysis. I want to see you guys' analysis. You know, you guys throw up some charts inside of the Telegram. Obviously, if you're not inside the Telegram, link to Telegram's in the description box down below. Whilst you're down there, drop a like on the live, or go to Telegram and search JD Trades with 3 S's at the end. S&P has not made its mind up just yet. Look at that. Look at that, boys. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. We're done. We're done. This music is trash. Alright. Let's see some R&B and chill music. Alright, so goal is pretty much complete. 1 to 2 are we're very close to that news wick high, yeah? So even for the DXY, okay, as I said there, as soon as price hits that low, take your positions. All right. So, um, gift says, bro, this might be a stupid question. What's up, bro? Um, so we've kind of, just to give you guys a quick update rundown, we've kind of discussed the different entries. So this one here, right? We've had one sell, one, two, three, four, right? So that's four. Sorry, that's 5 entries you could have taken in the space of an hour. Giz says, can you trade a DXY? Yes, yes. Not every broker allows you, or not even necessarily allows you, or offers, shall I say, offers you to trade the DXY, but you can. See if there's some futures of the DXY, but you can definitely trade the DXY 100%. You might not necessarily know what the ticker is called on your broker. So for example, I'll give you an example. S&P 500, right? One broker might call it SPX. Another broker will call it US 500. Do you understand? So you might not know what the name of the ticker is, but if you go to your MT4, MT5, C Trader, whatever you use, right? Search up CFDs or see if you have futures or US market, or indices, right? Or indexes. They've got like little subcategories and subsections that you can search these things up. Just use that. Yeah. That's not a silly question at all, bro. So I don't know why you said that. Yeah, you can trade anything. You know, you can trade and invest into anything. You can trade flipping cocoa bean if you want. You can trade salt. You can trade, a bunch of stuff. All right, closing more of this position here. Boom. And just like that, we're done. We're done. We're done. Okay, we're done. We're done. Right, let's see if the rest of the move can play out. But we're pretty much about to tap. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. Like it's crazy to think once you have your framework, everything becomes so much simpler, right? But then of course, if you're trading something like gold, it's not always as straightforward. But you understood the reason as to why we were looking for certain things today because of what happened yesterday, right? Look at that weekly candle. I mean, to be honest, the weekly candle isn't saying too much. So yeah, if you haven't taken profits, if you haven't closed positions, do it now. Yes, this can definitely break the highs for sure. Whatever. If you want to wait for that, that's your prerogative. But for me, this is amazing. This is good enough. Right? We caught 80 pips in this range. Right? As I said to you before, all you got to think to yourself, right? If you find a swing low to swing high, right? Let's just say we are looking from down here, right? Sorry, the other way around. If we're looking from the high to the low point, yeah, this is about let's say 210 pips, yeah. Can you catch 80 pips in a 200 pip range? Your answer should always be yes. Your answer should always be yes. So all you've got to do is work on, your framework, and your entry techniques. That's it. Yeah. You could have gone short here, moved your stop. Maybe you got hit at break even. Maybe you entered here for a buy. It went up in profit. You moved your stop. Boom. You got hit. Do you know what I mean? Or you could have just taken 1%, 2% in each of these little pushes to the upside. Do you understand? I'm wondering if I should stay on for stock. Even this looks like a pretty okay buy. But the question is, buy to where? I'm going to leave the S&P alone. I'm going to leave the S&P alone for September. But look, who we got in the live right now? Who's in the live right now? You know, on a daily basis, I want to know who's joining me for these lives for most of the time, you know? Working and listening. Okay, Ritesh, I feel you. I mean, it might be easier if you re-watch the live stream, or if you can, you know, if you're paying attention, then I guess that's fine too. Gift says, you know me, always here, 100%, my bro. You know, guys, like I don't know what else to kind of tell you. You know, the framework. What did I tell you guys at the start of the stream? Like, if we can get a buy, then the news wick high would be the target, and now we've just flushed that out. Right now we flushed that out. Yeah, it's been a little bit, you know, choppy as we're going up, but inevitably we did still get that move to the upside. Right? So it's positions and trades like this where it's like, look, this understanding, this setup only came because of what happened yesterday. Sometimes you might have to take a losing day for your next day to be a winning day. Do you understand? So you can't shy away from taking losses. You can't shy away from having a bad day, right? And the important thing to remember is to live to fight another day. Right? Don't lose your head just because you're taking an L. Live to fight another day, because the market may have not been the best yesterday, because this chop inside of here, right, was way worse. This chop inside of here is way worse than the chop that we've seen here, because at least inside of here we continue to kind of push to the upside, right? But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this live stream, as always, drop a like on the live stream. And yeah, man, it's another live stream done for the week. I really appreciate you all for joining me, listening. If you're not part of my Telegram, join the Telegram. Link to Telegram is in the description box down below. And as always, leave a like on the live if you've enjoyed it. Follow me on TikTok. Follow the Telegram. Follow the IG. Follow it all. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for what's to come. Still working on a couple of bits. It's just not ready just yet. But there's more content coming, guys, and more products for you guys to. I feel like this mic is a bit too close to my mouth. There's more products for you guys to kind of look into, seeing if you want to be a part of. But other than that, guys, money day. Always remember the theory behind the practice. Gift says another one. What do you mean another one? Look, you could probably take a buy from gold from right here, you know. Alright, boys and girls and boys, thank you. Always remember theory behind the practice. And I'll see you guys soon. Money day. I mean, we'll probably have another live stream tomorrow, but we'll see. Oh, does anyone in here know about PCs? Before I kind of log off, I know I've already done the outro and blah 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 blah, but who knows a lot about PCs? Like, I'm looking to get a PC. I'm thinking of getting like one of these gaming PCs because if I'm gonna do editing and all this other stuff, I need it to be able to handle live streaming. And I'm also thinking of starting a gaming channel, believe it or not. Um, so I'll just be streaming all day long, really, but that won't be consistently just for gaming. So does anyone in here know a lot about PCs? I want to have a convo like what PC is good to buy because I'm seeing the PC that I want to get is like £800, and I'm thinking like, like is it good enough or should I get like one that's a little bit more higher spec? I'm not too sure. But yeah, let me know if anyone in here has got a lot of experience with PCs and whatnot. No, I'm not getting a response. So I'm thinking no. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Money day. And gifts. And Ritesh, you better download TikTok because I'm gonna start live streaming on TikTok real soon. So you're gonna start missing live streams because you're not on TikTok. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Anyways, laters.